12:48 a.m. and I was supposed to do an assignment, and I ended up putting stickers in my journal or my notebook, and I meditated a little, but I don't know. I am in a sales training program with She Sells with Brooke, and why remote sales? Other than the location freedom, time flexibility, and the potential income. I'm in this for I'm here 7 months already. I'm like about halfway through. I mean, people finish way faster than me, way faster. But you go at your own pace. Everyone has a different path and progress and timeline, etc. But this is people say it's like self-development. Sales is self-development. But this is like self-development, like on steroids, in a way. Because you learn the thing, but then you actually practice the thing, like in real time. Also the getting feedback continually from doing role plays and practicing with others in the community, that's like a self-development thing too, because receiving feedback and giving feedback, continuously getting feedback, that's it shows you're moving forward and making progress. But sometimes, of course, we can take it just a little tiny bit personal, just a light tiny bit, even though we don't want to. It's just just a little. You learn so much about yourself. You learn so much about other people. You learn so much about how you see yourself, how other people see you. Because we do like Zoom calls and practicing with each other. It really tests you. And it also tests you, so you're learning this skill. It's not just a script, it's not just the call flow. You're really learning a high skill set, a high value skill set. And it sort of becomes you. Like, you learn the skill about probing, right? Like asking really great questions that really make sense. And you can use that in your real life, personal life, with friends and family. I ain't gonna lie, it's simple, but it's not that easy. It's continuous application. There you go. Application. You learn the thing, you apply it constantly. But I'm gonna be honest, the last 2 weeks have been really rough because our family's been sick and my energy has been low and my concentration and focus has been way low. So it's technically Happy New Year, Chinese New Year right now in Pacific time. I don't know if any of this is relevant. Could be. I should be asleep. But so then back to my question, why remote sales? I always wanted to be an entrepreneur ever since I was young. So I got into certain network marketing organizations. I'm not going to mention them. And just one that I know, just one. And I didn't have the confidence at all. When my trade is doing hair, I didn't really have the confidence in the beginning. That was really hard too. I didn't know anything about marketing and anything like that right before social media, so it was kind of tough. So I ended up working at a chain salon. But helping people on Zoom because you have the solution, that's really something. You have this solution and you're able to help someone, but you want to know if they're a great fit. So then you have to communicate to them in a particular way in order to get the answers you want for them to move forward without being pushy. They're telling you. So it's quite interesting to learn this skill and serve people in a way. So I've always been in the personal service industry type jobs anyway, but this is next level because we're using our brains, we're using our empathy, we're using our intellectual capacity to really understand people, where they are and where they want to go and how we can help them. But then we also need to work on ourselves in order to handle and face objections and how to reframe and frame. So it all comes back to us because we're the helpers. But anyway, I gotta go to bed. But happy Chinese New Year, the year of the horse, and I hope you make a lot of progress this year, a lot of changes, good changes. And yeah, it'll be something else. So tell me what your goal is for the year in the comments. And yeah, what do you hope to achieve and what's your date to achieve that? And I'll see you next time.